everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week that just kind of appeared. But welcome in. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope your Monday was well as we kind of blast into something new. A new set of weekdays, but then, friends, followed by a magical weekend that'll be happening out beyond the old distance marker there. Right, we'll see how we get on. Tonight, friends, we continue on our flight, flying here in the DC-6 as we kind of ramble across the Aleutian Islands all the way over to Anchorage, right? Wait to hear this. So, as we continue on, we're going to start off in this custom-created airstrip, many thanks to Kev, and it is a custom ICAO code TTM01. It's here at Kiska, and it used to be an old US Army Air Force base, and then the Japanese took over, and then the Americans won it back. So it's quite squally out there now. Live time, -1 minute, and live weather. This should be hilarious. Yes. And, well, let's see what happens. Right? Could be worse. Could be raining, although it does look like there's rain. It's a beautiful sunrise, friends. And, well, we're going to be blasting on. We're here on the Southeast Asian server, and we have JoinFS up and running as well. Fingers crossed, toes, arms, legs, ears, the whole shebang, lads. Hopefully now everything goes well. This is going to be another great test because got the rig up and running yesterday. We had a stream, and well, tonight is a real test because, but Jesus. We'll have a lot more multiplayer aircraft, you see, or at least that's the plan. Jeez, my lights went bananas there, look. There's all stuff happening. People pressing buttons. Can't even get a word in edgeways. But yes, Monday. How was your Monday? I suppose they all start the same. I was up early this morning. I was in work early this morning. But we're here now, you know. Mrs. Two-Tone made the Kiev of chicken for dinner this evening. Chicken Kiev. And I have to say now, there be no vampires here tonight. Oh, Jesus. The garlic, you know. It's good for you, I'm told. But it's supposed to be very good for you, you know, for medicinal reasons, of course. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. Who rambled here into the chat, look? Just, I've buttons got... I could use... Look! I used to be able to put my hand in that way. Never to go... It's grand. I've been trying to figure out, maybe you can help me, right? I can't find a way to use one of my controls to adjust the radio frequencies. You know the Cytec gear I have over here? Yeah, that hasn't been playing terribly nice with my rig, so I bypass it if I can. And I want to see, can I set up the radio controls using the joystick or using me throttle? You see? We'll figure it out in a few minutes. But anyway, let's see what happens. Who's here in the chat, look? CP65, happy Monday. Photos by Kev is here. Good to see you, Kev. Love your work, man. Toto2495 is in the chat. The forgetful Larry has rambled in. What's the story, everyone? AJH. Good to see you, Larry. Great news, Larry. I got my truck sim up and running. Now, I haven't planned a stream for tomorrow, but sure, listen, we'll have to wait and see. We could be lucky. But I've other work to do, but there might be a cheeky truck streamage tomorrow. We'll see how we get on, because I want to test that as well. Make sure that the server's working. Do you know, Crafty Tigers is here. Good to see you. That's wrecking me, Buzz. Oh, Jesus, I'm about to breaking it. Get down there now. Get in. Right, now, grand. You saw nothing, it's alright. Buttons over here, look. Who else came in the door? Night Zeb, good evening. Airwolf is in the house. Only 1 hour until gears up. That's the spirit. Super Typhon, welcome in, Super Ty. Viper Strike is here, good afternoon. Had a great time in New York, from Buffalo to NYC. Nice. Lads, who's pressing buttons? It's all happening. Belbro is here. How's everyone's Monday going? Ready for some flyage? We hope so. Sean Dale, happy Monday. Tanish Mossman is here. Dougal McTavish, the chairman. 3 people parked on top of Murph. We're in a tight spot, boss. Good to see you, Dougal. Black Ice Gabe, we have a Black Ice Gabe. Gabe, happy Monday. Filthy is here. Great start to the week, indeed. Martel, good to see you. Max Stallion is here. He says, good evening, Murph. Hope all is well. Happy Monday. Welcome in, Max Stallion. Airlock Doc is here. Happy Monday, people. I am surrounded by imposters wearing 747 skins. Help! Wired Lad, good to see you. Who else came in the door here now? Graham McGinn. Hello, Graham. Hope you're keeping very well. Schutz is here. You've been waiting for ages. Good to see you, man. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Welcome in. Muse fan bursts in the door with his kneecap. Ooh, he says, how are you mad jokes? Happy Monday. Good to see you, Muse. Cyrus T, the man of teal, has rambled in. Good to see you, Cyrus. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, happy Monday. Strap21, hola. Lead Ballooners here. Good evening. Going to be fun trying to effect a takeoff tonight. Indeed, and it will. But yes, I think the ground team are sunbathing. Wait, what? I need to get me steps in, says Toto. Brilliant. Right, over here. It is a bit breezy indeed. Kelly Price, good to see you. Chalks is here. Hope all your Mondays have been less rubbish than mine. Yes, well, Monday. Can't wait to see you take off. Nighthawk, says Lead Ballooner. Yes. No panic at all now. No pressure, lads. No pressure. Idle Cutoff is here. Good to see you. Mr. Z has subscribed at Prime. Thank you very, very much indeed. Jesus, I'm not hitting that. I'm in a hoop. I don't know where I am. Thank you very, very much indeed. Insane support and generosity. Eamon 1973 rambles in. I'm still buying shiny new things from a new rig build. What did you buy? Muse forgot to load the scenery. Jesus. Where's this now? Mr. Z, good to see you. Tilly Flyer is here. Sun Jammer, good evening. P.S. Miranda is subscribing for 21 months. Ads? What? No way. Hello there. Are you getting ads? Jesus. You shouldn't get ads when you subscribe. You shouldn't anyway. P.H. Roy, good evening. Tilly Flyer, I am on holiday with interesting Wi-Fi, so not sure how long I'll be here. On holidays though. Jeez, you big lucky duck. Can I get a refund off my points as the off didn't off? No refunds. No refunds. I'll have a look at it later, Airlock, and then I'll take another 5,000. Just, you know, for the crack, you know. Come here, did you do the reshade business? How's Microsoft Flight Sim? No CTDs anymore or stutters? We don't know. At the minute, let's hope everything's grand, right? But yes, Mr. Dan, good to see you. There'll be Hawk action tonight. Sweet. Dr. Sisu rambles in. 38 months of sitting in the lab on all the scenic flights because I'm too slow pressing the number for just the ride along. Thank you all for being so lovely, and a special thanks to Murph. Dr. Sisu, thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. The plays wouldn't be the same without you. Even if you're on the lav, right? It's good to know where you're watching the streams from. Open a window. Right, Mac Vision, good to see you. 777 is here. Evening, Murph. Music seems to be phasing, keeps changing pitch. Vocal is fine. Just do a refresh. Sometimes it does that. It's a Twitch thing. But yes, now, Jade Classics. My Monday is still Mondaying. Oh, you poor old devil. God love you. Gar Gaming, good to see you. He says, how are you, Murph, in chat? Hope everyone is having a great day. And to you. Tombs is here. Chicken Kiev, ooh la la. I'm telling you. Then Two Tone Jr. was like, is Kitchen Kiev, or is Kitchen Kiev? Right! That was hilarious. Is Chicken Kiev, he asks, a fancy meal? Would you get it in like a Michelin star restaurant? I don't think so. Chicken Cordon Bleu or Chicken Maryland. There's lots of different things you can do with chicken, do you know? But anyway, Flyer10, good to see you. Wicked Lumberjacks. Why did you make Mr. Two-Tone go all the way to Kiev for chicken? Well, how did it get its name? Why did they say chicken and garlic? We'll call it Chicken Kiev. Was it invented in Kiev? Anyway, Phantom Diablo, good evening. New keyboard arriving tomorrow. Huzzah! Excellent news. It's always a great time. Indeed it is. Trixillion, good to see you. Nighthawk is here. Good to see you, man. Krabby1, happy Monday. Vacuum is here in the chat. Creo, welcome aboard. Dazza Arab, well now, good evening, you rascals. Good to see you, Dazza. And hello to all the Dazzas. I hope you're keeping well. Retriever Neil says, evening, Murph. Rob from GG Machines got back to me today with specs for a new rig. Very pleased with what they have put together. I'll probably push the button at the end of the month. Great news, Neil. Great news. What did you go for? Fierce Wolf looking fierce and Wolfie, welcome in. There's a World War II Japan military airstrip a few kilometers south of us. Jesus. Soaring AJ. AJH, hope you're well. Rob MCR is here. Sir Campsalot, hello from the Village Inn in Selbridge. You in the Village Inn? Sir Campsalot, what's the price of a pint in the Village Inn in Selbridge? Where is that in Selbridge now? Is that into the main street and turn left over the bridge? Do you know where the old kind of mill place was? But yes, Daddy Plump, good evening. Hope you're well. The car and swinger, baby. Jesus, there's buttons being pressed at an alarming rate. Don't make unnecessary subscriptions. There are people subbing in the chat. Cats and dogs. Heisenberg, you absolute mad devil. We'll get to that now in a second. Did you just see what he did? Jesus. Jamaumu, welcome in. Sean Dale says, Sunday into Monday, rebuilding Flight Sim 2020. After quitting the Flight Sim 24 beta, it wrecked all the files, so I had to start from scratch. Jesus. Zybok Doc, good evening. Calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're keeping very well. El Pilito. I tried flying the DC-6 for the first time yesterday, and the pitch is uncontrollable, oscillating up and down. Doesn't seem right. We'll have a go. We'll have a look. Right, where we at? Heisenberg gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community. What an absolute mad lad. Thank you very, very much indeed, Heisenberg. God almighty, lads. Right, over here, look, the Eagles won. Brilliant. The Super Bowl. Brilliant. Sports. Go Sports. I always find when I watch sports, I'm up for the winner. You know, you know, sometimes my team comes third. Vasco from MSFS Add-ons is in the house. Vasco, good to see you, my guy. Where did we get Kev scenery? It's over on Discord, Soaring AJ, over on Discord. Flight Sergeant is here. Good to see you, Flight Sergeant. Who else come in the door now? It's absolutely bananas. Right. Rian, good to see you, my guy. Dave Cleary, you're a legend, Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Northland Air, happy Monday. Spiner's in the chat. Mrs. TPHI 17, welcome aboard. Alan Black is here. Steve Chalmers, hey Steve. Hi all from Chicago. Hello from Tipperary. Do you know, lads, it's only friggin' 3 degrees outside. We're in Discord under the stream schedule. Scream schedule. Well, there's one of those as well. Let's play a game. Screaming. Father Ted has me round. But yes, who else come in? Paul, good evening. Hope you're well. Is Kiska Airstrip on Little Kiska Island? It's on the big island, I think. Leonardo da Vinci, Super Bowl champs here in Atlantic City, Philadelphia. Nice. Bartman is here. Daily Fun, good evening. Black Sheep Gene, formerly Eugene Black. Welcome aboard. The only buttons I want to push on the wife. Jesus. Iron Knob Airways is here. Colopy, welcome aboard. Goose is here. Where are we starting? Where we finished last week. Right, very accurate. And Gaseous Maximus came in. Keen Amateur, welcome aboard. Belbro says, just saw on the Wing episode on the bus plane. The Orkney Island, Scotland. Greatest to have a bus plane, right? Is that the one where they put a bar in the plane, Belbro? That was the sketch, at least. Trixillian, hope you're well. Zybok says it's also cold in Denmark. It's friggin' 3 degrees, wet and cold, and you know, hard going, lads. You know, turn on the heat and quick. But anyway, right, let's see. Buttons. I hope this thing works now. Let's cross your fingers now, right? We go to this screen. Why didn't that light turn off? Oh no, that stays on. Right, now let's have a look. Robert Harrison, good to see you, Robert. Mr. Dan, where is everyone? I can see Yargo, but that's about it. It'll be grand. Don't worry about it. Right, now, friends, let's get in here and have a gawk. Yeah, so I was saying, how do we manage, lads? If I wanted to put in certain controls that'll work on me radio, well, how do we manage that? Because I don't... Yeah. I hear a jet. Jesus. That was amazing. Do it again. Anyway, look, I'll show you what we're doing and where we're going. Hello, Nevergraph. Right, lads. So we're on the ground here.
Oh, Jesus.
We're on the ground here, which is Kiska Island. The big part. Kiska Volcano, right? And well, we started off here last week and we made our way across. Tonight we're going to try and 8 the miles. I want to get as close over to PADK or even PAAK. Or... you know, pack. So we have a bit of a... Although I never thought of going down to Amchitka. We won't be going there. This is interesting. So last week, we actually flew around this volcano here. Segula, right? So we're just going to forget about that. Instead, we're going to go to Davidov volcano.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
And then we're going to the Little Sitkin volcano. So we're passing volcanoes at a rate of knots. Then we rumble over here and there has, you know... seismic something or other volcano, 3/4 cone, Anvil Peak, right? Ragged Top, yeah. Then we go to this gadget over here. This is Mount Gerloy. Fantastic name. Then it's over to here, and there's more volcanoes. Look, there's volcanoes all over the shop. Who's in charge? And then hopefully there's another volcano there. I think Mount Caniga. Great name. And then a landing over here near Mount Moffat. Ah, brilliant. And we're going to be landing just outside of Mount Moffat. That's a big airport. Hospital Valley. I wonder is there a hospital there? Do you hear the roars of this machine? Jesus. Care85 subscribing for 35 months. Thank you very much indeed. Egg Barley subscribing for 47 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. The support here is fantastic. One Fly Air, good evening. Southeast Asian server live weather multiplayer. Yeah, so live weather and live time, but move your live time back a single minute. Bring it backwards 1 minute, right? So here is our beloved DC-6. We left her here last week after all sorts of carnage. But the good news is she should be good and ready to go. Kev did a bit of work on this airfield for us, so at least we have somewhat of a standard bit of ground to take off from. Look at the scenery here. Look. Doesn't this look absolutely mad? Goofy! Go fierce handy! But you sound friggin' great.
Jesus.
Great sounds there, isn't there? Bill Scanlon, hey Bill, hope you're well. The John Deere tug looks like it's ready to cut the grass. Yeah, double jobs. But anyway, this is our location, friends, right? Aircraft all around us. What a beautiful part of the world. We are in the remote, desolate lands of, you know, nowhere. And it's great. It's only us here. And look at the weather, look. Jesus. So we're going to be departing from here. There's a divil of a crosswind on takeoff. One must be fierce careful. And we'll see what happens. So we kind of found this place. It's an old US Air Force or US Army Air Force base. And the Japanese took over in the Second World War. And then the Yanks kind of won it back, you know. Murph, is there any way to get this livery on the Xbox? Not at the moment, I'm afraid. Not at the moment. Don't scratch your paint. Right, so Cyrus T is the man responsible for creating this absolute beautiful livery. Jesus, look at that now, look. There's just something very... Isn't it almost romantic? With no sounds. Isn't it almost romantic, the LDC-6? It brings us back to a time of aviation was special. Even more so than today. And mother of jet, look at the sock of weather, look. The wind sock. Jesus. She's full extent, lads. Well, nearly. Oh, behave. Look at that cut. It's windy. Oh, it's windy. Let's see what happens. The sock of doom. Doom. No, I got her. Yeah, Iron Knob, it's a pity. We can't get anything on Xbox yet. Exclamation point. Hashtag TM yet. I've been told, oh Jesus, I'm nearly after dropping my controller. I've been told it'll be coming soon. Look, I'm after pressing a fucking button. Right, anyway, Anthony V, good to see you. Right, lads, shall we begin? Welcome to the cockpit of our DC-6. So we're going to start off with our circuit breakers on the back panel. Make sure everything's in the up position, which it is. Remember, what way do we start? We start at the top right and we work our way to the left. We go back to the right and we work our way to the left. It takes our eyes a little bit longer to scan over the instruments, you see. Right, looking at this, we have a ground power unit connected and get rid of the tractor, we don't need him. Wheel chocks, pitot covers and oil pans can go for the now dive. The cargo holes will close, the cabin and the stairs, get rid of all of those. So they'll all start closing up here now in a moment. There's the stairs in and we get the cabin exit closed. Now, quick look down on our controls. Remove the control lock, that big red kind of a lever gadget there. And if we move our controls, they should be free and correct. Now, there is a bug with the DC-6 on Flight Sim 2024. The animations are extremely laggy when it comes to your controls and also the dials. Nothing we can do until PMDG can, you know, pop out a little update for us. That's where we're stuck, right? So we're going to move our prop mixture, that white little fella. We're going to move the prop handle all the way forward. We're going to open up our fuel valves, which are up here. 4 of them need to open up, yeah? And up onto the overhead, and we'll start going through some of our checks. So we can see that we have the aircraft set to ground power. Ground power coming on, and we have some light coming into the aircraft. Go ahead and get some lights turned on. Beacon come on here as well. Wing illumination, why the devil not? What else do we want here? Wheel light is on. And we can turn on all these lights here in a moment. You can find whatever you like yourself, or we can just use the tablet. It'll help us out. The inverters, we're going to get these on now, so we don't need to worry about them. And what else do you want to do? pull back out your feather switches to make sure that they are indeed off. We are seeing all our dials, in which then we're looking at fuel quantity. Our main tanks, we've got nothing in the auxiliary tanks. That's still fine though. The DC-6 has tremendous range. Tremendous. So we're going to open up our cowl flaps here. So we're going to bring all these guys all the way to the front. Not that we probably need them, it's so friggin' cold here, but sure, listen. Moving across the top left, again, we have some fire detection systems, and as we come down closer to here, we also have some heater systems. So we can see the temperature on the wings, they're just above 0 degrees. Fuel pressure's off at the minute. Carb de-icer, we're not picking up any ice at the moment. Moving around now to the right-hand side, we can see pressurizations, we can see our supercharger airflow. Again, we might need supercharger, we'll probably go with a water injected takeoff to give us that little bit of a push, right? Moving over here, we have our, oh, there's a stutter. We have our electrical panel. And as you can see, so we have ampage, and we have some AC volts here as well, reading at 28. That's looking good. And about 28 here as well. Now we can go through them. As we flick it onto gen, power goes to 0. But we put it onto the main bus, that's reading directly off the battery. Come down here to the tablet. We'll go ahead and get some nice white lights turned on. And that'll do. Transponders on the lower left, don't need him for the minute. We will be starting with engine number 3. So we're going to put its mixture to auto-rich all the way up. And I think we're looking good here for an engine start. So start number 3, we're going to put on the main fuel booster pump on number 3. And you'll hear that kind of spool. Zit is full of kebab. Good man, Zit. What sort of a kebab? Thrustset Simulations, welcome in. Jim Messenger is here. Hey, Jim. Right, what are we doing here now? So, mags can come on. Engine selector number 3. 1, 2, and 3. And I think, lads, we're going to be good. Fuel is on, the whole shebang. Let's go for a start.
3.
I'm getting good, Kev.
6. 9.
Primer.
12.
Booster. We have spinach. We have manifold pressure. We have RPM, and oil pressure's coming up. That's a good start on number 3. So we'll go ahead now and turn on the generator. Take the power draw off the GPU. Booster pumps go to off. We now go for engine 4. Booster pumps on. Engine selector 4. Mags for number 4. And we'll put on the engine 4 mixture. Beautiful. And we repeat the process now for engine number 4. Starter.
3.
Brilliant.
6, 9. 12.
Boost. Spinach. She's rocking and rolling. RPM is coming up. Manifold pressure's coming up. Just bring the RPM back to about 1,000. That's where we want to leave it, yeah? Alright, on up here, that's a good start. We shall put generators on number 4. Fuel pumps off. We'll now go for engine 1. So the main fuel booster to low. Engine selector number 1. Mags on. And engine 1 mixture coming in. And we'll go for a start on engine 1.
3.
Are we getting handy at this thing yet?
6. 9. 12.
Booster. There's spinach. Sounds good. Looks good. And we got a good start on engine Iverahane. So we'll go ahead and put the generator on. Disengage the fuel booster. And we'll continue on now with engine number 2. So main booster pumps are number 2. Engine selector number 2. And mags coming on for number 2 as well. Last bit of the jigsaw is going to be the mixture. And make sure all is looking good here. So start up number 2. The weather is set to live, Eamon.
6.
So we're on a place called Kiska Island.
12.
There's spinach, RPM, manifold pressure, oil pressure. And it's a good start on engine number 2. Generator on, fuel pump off, engine start selector off. And the booster and primal disengage themselves. We can now go straight onto the aircraft power. Plane battery, ground power off. And let's just double check our electrics over here. So we can see generator 2. There's our volts coming up. Jeez, it's very slow, isn't it? Generator 1. Let's go to generator 3. And gen 4. Yeah, we're looking good. Faults are looking good here as well. Captain instruments, selector switch, keep it on engine instruments, and bring this guy back to the main bus. Temperature control, temperature cabin. Bring this up a little bit. That'll do lovely. And what else we need to do? It's quite dark up here. Brighten up these now. Up you divil you. What else do we need here now, lads? Auto feather. We can arm that, but I tend to leave it off. What else do you want to do here now? Let's see. Auto feather test. That's okay. Engine instrument lights, bring those up. Put on our pitot and static. Static vent can be heated here as well. Ampage is coming in. Over on the left side, do we need that in here for our fuel heaters? No. Cabin heater master switch, leave all that alone. I think we're okay for the minute. We're going to hit our B key to reset our barrow, D key to reset our, whatchamacallit, directional. And now we can go ahead and turn on some avionics. Which, are they working? Yeah, they're working. They're just a little bit on the dark side. Welcome to the dark side. Do you know? The Maverick Mike, good to see you. Mr. Classic, welcome in. There's always a reason. Post-war transport bird, golden age of aviation. It's gorgeous. I offered up a few helpful comments on your last stream. Thank you, Trusted. Is there a reason for this engine start sequence? I think they do 3, 4, 2, 1, or it could be 3, 2. It depends. Usually on these older aircraft, they would always start up the engines on the right-hand side first because your passengers are boarding from the left side. Yeah. But it varies from airline to airline. Landing lights, go ahead and turn them on. Go ahead and extend the lights as well. Cowl flaps, leave them open. We're going to be flying by the seat of our pants here, just heading mode and whatnot. Remove the ground power unit. And quick check here on our systems. Engine stress, that's okay. Engine, bit of damage on them from last week. Not overly worried. We'll keep an eye on the stress though. Now, flaps are going to be set to 20. So, let me see, 3 clicks. There's our flaps. Controls are free and correct. And we're going to lock our mixture into place here as well. So, come down to yaw. Lock the mixture. Keep these guys off for the minute. We will have to increase the carb air. Pressing enter button on the 430 does nothing. How did you fix it last time? Muse! Come down into your tablet, click on options and change the GPS radio options. Put it over to the Bendix radio and then put it back to Asobo's GNS 430. That should do the ticket for you. Stress visualizer. And you remember the default key command to move back and forward in the cockpit. I couldn't tell you the default one. No. Right, quick check in this aircraft. Yes, we can see flaps are down, lights are on. What a beautiful machine. Look at that for the backdrop, lads. The good news is I'm back and I've got my steps in for today, says Toto. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a pub. Old veteran 965, good to see him. Dude, it's cold and wet here. Cold in Texas? How cold? I don't believe you. Shift and the ADSW key. Oh, nice. PH Roy says, thanks, Murph. Yes, forgot to mention yesterday I pre-ordered a MacDo on FMS. Ooh, nice. 45 days? Jesus. Sergeant Beast, how are you? 45 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in old money? Is that like 10 degrees? Jesus. Right, lads. There's an absolute barrel load of us here. This is going to be exciting. So, going to come off the brakes. Add in a bit of power. And we'll start some turnage. Yes. There's an A400 there parked. Oh, look at the cut of it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is an incredible aircraft. Even now in... Murphy didn't pay me enough to put a pub in the scenery. Kev built this scenery for us, lads. We all can thank... Oh, jeez, I just ran over someone. We can all thank Photos by Kev because he's done an amazing job. What you might consider as a very straightforward little patch, he's detailed it, including with a windsock. Now, don't go off the edge here. It'll get fierce friggin' messy now if we do that. Right, turn it. Right, there's an A400 and a TBM. There's all sorts of mayhem going on. Right, lads, drive it on there now. Jesus, it's a Saab 340. You won't get that off the ground, will you? Hasty taxi, Murphy Mess, I'm telling you. I'm gearing myself up here for what's going to be a dramatic departure. Dramatic departure. You think it's cold here? It was minus 22 last night for Super Typhoon. Jesus, Super Ty. Is that even a real temperature, man? Right. That looks good. That looks good. We will be using a water-assisted takeoff. You find them buttons up the top. Water injection pumps, right? We'll worry about those in a moment. Oh, look at that dust and stuff from that friggin' thing. That's awesome. Any bills? Look at the state of it. What a great job they've done on the A400. Isn't it class? Wired lad, there's no ICAO code unless you have custom scenery, but it's at Kiska Island. Kiska. Right, we're just going to kind of stop here in the middle because, well, we're going to have to use all our power here, Betsy. Alright? So, hold the brakes on the feet, on up here, turn on our water pumps, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And having a gawk down here, now we can put our supercharger on as well if we really want to do it. Engine supercharger to high. We're going to absolutely blast this. Do you hear the RPMs picking up? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to increase our RPM until these green lights come on down here. Engines are stable. Waiting for the greens. Come on, Betsy. No green lights, really? Right, there's a green light. It's an animation delay. Right, we'll be all right, friends. Are we ready to go flying? Don't crash sim. Off the brakes. We're rolling. Superchargers, water chargers, the whole shag and knot, lads. We're rolling. Keeps the pressure down on the nose. Speed alive. Man alive, the crosswind here. The lad's out having a chat about the weather, look. Oh, Jesus, here's the wind hitting us. Easy now. There's 80. Easy now. Oh, Jesus, look at the end of the runway. There's 100. Upsie, Betsy. Positive rate. Gear straight in. Great success, friends. Great success. Using every inch of power out of this machine. Look at this sideways action, look. Brilliant. Right, start bringing some flaps in. Water injectors, turn them off. Superchargers, dial them back. Excellent. Right, bleed off some of that power. Bring back some of that RPM. Calm it all down, friends. Private Pile. Private Pile. Good to see you, man. Alright. We're looking good here. We're looking good there. Flaps are in. Cowl flaps need to come home a bit. Let's see now what my buttons do. Was that the right button? No, that's a button. That'll do. Lights off. Get those guys back in. Oh, that's only friggin' gorgeous. Alright, we're looking good. Oh, look at this. Buttons, Murphy, you're pressing buttons. The noise of that hawk as well, amazing. Right, lads, if you're flying along with us, Xbox pilots press 1, if you're on the PC press 2, Join FS pilots press 3, and for everyone else who's here on a Monday because things haven't been the same since they got rid of Glenroe, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zoo time, right here. alive, look at the state of that. Isn't that absolutely insane looking? The weather is absolutely nuts. Right, plane. Let's come in here now and see if we can do our thing. What a machine this is. Look at the weather as well. So we need to get ourselves on a heading of 91 degrees, 09 or 1, right? I'm getting weird textures on that, look. Maybe because we're going through the clouds. Practically Geek is here. Good to see you, man. We're in a place just over Kiska Island, way out in the Aleutian Islands. Matt Roast, welcome in. Where did y'all take off from? Gregor, we took off from a place called a thing with a yoke. I'll be more specific. In the middle of nowhere. My grand's travelled with one of these, Sweden to the Canary Islands. No way, Skycheck. That's awesome, man. Right, we don't need to be climbing up this freaking high because we want to see what's going on beneath the cloud layer. And I'm already picking up ice, look. Jesus, there's ice. Mother of the... Right. Ooh. Temperature must be low. Let's see what we're doing here now, right? Calm it all down. How are these instruments looking? Not them instruments. Right, we need to increase our carburetor air, methinks. Up the devil you go. Oh, Jesus. Right, where are we going? We're going up. Stop going up. Nose down, Murphy. Nose down. There we go. Very hard to fly with the weather like this, isn't it? Can't remember how to start the Hawk. Starter switch and then a button on the throttle. And then do it again. First flight was one of these when I was 6 years old. No way. That's awesome, man. I really enjoyed when the Flying Fabio did a very in-depth series of this aircraft. Cylinder head temperature. What? Carb is okay. My cylinder heads are freezing. Close the cowls. No, that's opening them. Close them up there now. Stick them into cruise. There she be. Right, let me see. We're still climbing like absolute mad devils. Put the nose down here now, fairly lively, Murph. And we'll duck underneath the clouds, right? So let's see what we're just look at the speed. We're descending here. We're in the feckin' Jesus, don't panic. Right, there's the water. Whatever you do, lads, don't go into that, right? Do you not? Oh, look at the views. All right, plane. Easy does it now, Jemima. So I'm just adding in a little bit of trim. We're going to come down here to our auto gyro. We're going to turn this gadget on. We're going to lock the autopilot to on. And we're going to hold altitude here. Lovely hurdling. We're going to go into heading mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't appear to be working. It should be working. That's the weather setting you muppet. Buttons. Into buttons. Down to my app. And make sure this is on. She's on there now, look. Right, heading.
That's a big sport, good buddy.
I want to turn left. There she is now. Brilliant. Schutz, thank you very much indeed. 2 months, man. 3 months in advance. Jesus, Schutz. Thank you very, very much indeed. Angels15 is here. Good to see you. The sab that took off had no problem, says Nightsep. Really? Jesus. Question. Did you alter some settings in the Seal Sky profile? It's very overexposed. No. I don't think so. Do you mean yours by default is very overexposed? Carb heaters are stuck off. Let's have a look. The oil temperature's off the friggin' Richter scale. Right, calm this divil back. Easy now. Cylinder head temperature. Why are they cold? They look fine. Ah, they are. We're climbing back up to position there now. More of a lefty turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2,500 feet here, lads. DC-3 with the ductworks. Oh, it's pretty cool. By default. Roy, add in this one here, look. Let me see. Activate on top. Find it in the list. What you're looking for is the Prod 80, shadows, midtones, highlights. Jump into them and just bring them down a little bit. Bring the master slider of your low, mid, and high tones down just a smidgen. That should do the job for you, man. We shall hope. Man, look at the view. Isn't this spectacular? Look at the weather, look. Jesus. Why is my Lumia stream acting up? Dang, Lumia stream. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? Now, we don't really have stops here for a while, lads. We'll investigate each of these islands as we get a little bit closer to them. But there's Dougal, look. Oh, man. That's the volcano we flew around last week where Fishy Empress is. Look at that, lads. Oh, my. Look at the cut of this. Screenshot the bejesus. Hang on now, we'll get a fancier one here. Yes. Isn't that gorgeous? Altitude 2,450 feet. Indicated airspeed 230 knots. It is knots. I think it's knots. Ground speed 260. Eek. Yeah, right. Right, down on the right hand ever so slightly. Next island coming up. Ah, lads, the views here has been absolutely incredible. Can you show the map where I'm flying? I can. Hello, Navigraph. We're currently going this direction, so we just departed Kiska, and now we're heading over this direction here. We have Davidoff Volcano, and then we have the little Sitkin Volcano. So, I'm just roughly following along this magenta line. Roughly, there's a bit of wind knocking us off course. Southeast server, we are on the Southeast Asian server. What were you just showing? Mets. That gadget. It's reshade. So I lost my beloved NVIDIA filters because I'm just not going near that NVIDIA app. It's crap. But we have options now, look. I can press some buttons and add in all sorts of jiggery pokery. Probably the one I'm most... here's a magnifying glass, look. Ew, look at that. Look what we can do. Right. We've night vision. I love this one. You ready now? When you hear this. Isn't that deadly, isn't it? And then I have this one for when we're out here. I like to do one of them and one of them, right? And when we do all of these things, friends, when we do all of these things, well, we'll do one of these, look. And wait for it now. We do one of these. I mean, look at the state of it. Like, right? Absolutely gorgeous. So it is. And well, we're heading to somewhere even nicer now in a minute. So let me see. Altitude is going to be tricky here, so we'll have to keep an eye on it, lads. Practically Geek. Look at the Aleutian Islands. We're heading up next. Is this one right here? So the Aleutian Islands start this neck of the woods, yeah? So if you can find PADK, head west until you find a big, massive volcano out on its own. Anvil Peak. That's where we're headed, friends. Don't forget, lads, if you're on YouTube, do be sure to hit the little like button. It helps out the stream at a tremendous level. Oh, yes. You wouldn't believe the help and the craziness. Aviators here, good to see you. This is going to be fierce dodgy looking now because we're in IMC and there's a big, massive mountain ahead of us. There could be carnage. It's stall territory terrain, yeah. Ali likes to call it chutney. There could be chutney. Man, look at the clouds, look. Jesus. 47 degrees on me CPU. That's majestic, lads. Majestic. Now we're hurtling toward a big mountain. Hopefully we get some, visibility. Right. Because otherwise we could, I'm just saying now, we could end up in a terrible mess here if we're not careful. Jesus, it looks amazing, doesn't it? There's a bit of a break in the clouds ahead of us, but I'm not terribly looking forward to this at all. Soaring AJ is ahead of us. Tell us what it's like. What do you see? Is it safe? No, it's not, Murph. Turn back. Too late now. We're committed. We'll be there in about 5-10 minutes. Right. Oh, look at this. Look at the cut of it. The Hawk is trying to kill you. They've done great work in that Hawk. And the Vulcan. Must take the Vulcan up this neck of the woods for a spin. Is like, how is it? We've been using this, the next gen of flight simulation. We've been using MSFS since 2020. I've never flown up here. In any sim, X-Plane, P3D, friggin' FSX, FS 2004, I've never ventured up here. And how here we are in flights in 2024, and it's absolutely incredible. And to do all of this in a DC-6, one of my absolute favourite aircraft, it's proper special. Really, really is. Larry, possibly, yeah. You can go to all of the places. Yeah, it just takes some time, doesn't it? What in God's name am I? Mr. Dan, you're all right. You're with us. The Vulcan needs a long runway. Very true. Yeah, very, very true. The 240 knots in the DC-3? What? Same in 2020. Senior repair was garbage, was it? X-Plane doesn't even include Svalbard, does it not? Clouds looks really good. Ah, it really does, lads. This is stunning. It's visually stunning. Jeez, I got a terrible fright there. My sound just kicked out. Did you hear that? What's my CPU usage at? Hang on, lads. Oh, she's calm enough. 33% of me rather RAM, 6,000 speed, and about 50% on the CPU. Massive shout out to the lads who helped me figure all this out. Roy is one of them. Duckworth superchargers are active on the DC-3. Manifold pressure is 57. No way. There's an Alaska Bush League and lots of freeware for the States, says Roy, or says Nighthawk. Wow. Okay.
Can I get a refund?
No, Takeoff. Hayden, there's no refunds. The mechanic will hate you. Oh, yeah. Mr. Dan was going to Japan. Man, Mr. Dan. Later that day, Mr. Dan woke up in Japan. Full send. Full send. Look at the weather. Man alive, look. Damn, I'm good is here. Good to see you. Welcome in, dude. Who's that gone ahead of us? Troves. Let us know what that scenery is going to do in front of us. Alaskan weather, lads. Live weather. It's... to say it's unpredictable. I mean, you think you have weather where you live? Shit. Easy now. Uh-oh. I mean, we look okay. Just the sound is going in and out. That's weird, isn't it? This is a proper test, though. I mean, frame rates are good. The sim is butterly smooth. Just every now and again, I'm getting an audio drop. Grand Wazoo, good to see you. No smoke emanating from the machine. Not yet. Not that I can see. Oh, lads, look at the view. Jesus. My terrain says nothing to worry unless you're at 800 feet. Okay. Look at the view. Oh, my Lord. This is amazing. This is absolutely stunning. What an adventure to be going on, look. Now, your terrain... There's a big, massive mountain ahead of us, Airlock. You have some buggy sounds. I was reading up, it's something to do with the card, or the motherboard. I got audio drops with micro stutters on the 9800. There we go. Look at this bold, forbidding planet. It's not a planet. Island. It's an island. Oh, Jesus. You might slam into that. We'll go fierce handy now. Can we find a location to land on this place, lads? There's a nice looking bit of a shelf here, isn't there? We put a drop of Guinness in the fuel tanks just to make sure, you know, it gets lively. What do you reckon, lads? It looks... Here's the thing in 2024. You have to be really... There's consequence for your landings. As in, the terrain will absolutely bite you. This is absolutely insane looking, isn't it? The way it just appears out of the ground, the clouds, the lighting, the water. Why is me trim going nuts? I don't know. Looks like the back of a dragon. This is where they put all the leprechauns and dragons. That's where they live, up here. Lenny Bobbin's good to see it. I wonder if you'll find living dinosaurs on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Isn't it? Wow, look at the rain coming in over there, look. Ah, Jesus, lads. Look at the cut of this. That's mad, Ted. Mad. So what I'm thinking, we're going to circle around this big, massive mountain and just kind of, you know... It looks like Skull Island, doesn't it? How are we looking here now? We're going to bash into it. No, we're all right. We're actually all right. Oh, lads, that's incredible looking, isn't it? Jesus. Look at the state of it. Rain is going for the landing. We're going to circle around here to see if we can find a spot for landing. Look at the terrain, look. Jesus. This place is absolutely incredible. Just when you think you've seen it all, Jesus, look at it. And it's desolate. There's no life here. No villages or towns or feckin' internet. Nothing. Where do we land? There's a sideways plane. Getting Jurassic Park vibes. This URL 404. Good to see you, man. No life. There be you. No, but did you? I don't see any houses of that. Right airplane. Gyro. Good luck to you. Dish, dish. My airplane. Roll it to the right. Bring the power back. Oh man, this is gorgeous. Why land here? Why not? Ah, Jesus, there's going to be a mid-air collision. Why not is the question. Why not? Sorry, Muse. I turned and then you were like, Jesus, Murphy. Who's that? That's Dougal up there, I'd say, is it? Tis. Remind me to fix my joystick button. I need to invert it. Murph, you have to fly this area in VR. 100%. Lads, I'm just trying to find somewhere where we can land. Checking out the old terrain beneath us. I want to say this looks promising, but it doesn't really look promising. Let's go in for a closer look. Easy now. It's windy as hell here. Jesus. I mean, there's definitely spots here, but like, you know. I don't know. It'd be murder, death, kill. QC, Frank. No one saw it, Frank. Oh, hang on. Possible location over here in the bay. This looks promising. Drop the gear. Yeah, this looks promising. Let's see what happens. Please be okay. Please be okay. Oh, Jesus, it doesn't look terribly okay. We're committed. We're going in, lads. We're going in. I can kind of see a bit of... Oh, Jesus.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Scary. The wind is blowing us sideways, look. Easy now, Merv. Easy. Mind the little tree. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. We're sideways. Easy. Easy. We've made contact. We're down. Jesus. Oh, no, there's a terrible bump. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Right. Bloody hell. Easy now. We're just giving her a workout. DC-6 is fine, not a bother at all. Right, sit tight with the brakes on. Who can do the stuff with the thing? Here comes Wicked Lumberjack. Oh, get out of the ground. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oof. Oof. Oh, there's bounces and everything. Nightzepp. You see, Nightzepp is smart. Oh, no, he's not. Poor old devil put it down in the water. I thought he put it in on the beach. I was like, yeah, that's how you do it. Ryan, look at Ryan, look. Brilliant. Oh, no, it went terribly wrong. Father Ted, this is looking good in a weird-looking plane. Yes. Excellent. Nightzepp, deploy the emergency slides. Jesus, here comes... Rambog, what are you flying? It's gone... He's in a Mooney Typhoon gone sideways. Are you in the Vision Jet? Why isn't that loading up? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oof. Wing strike. Grimmy McGinn inbound in a TBM. Uh-oh. I mean, you know. Oh, Janie. Oh, Janie. Abort. Abort. He's got into the bushes. Oh. Rambog made it down. Count Zepp is here as well. Nicely done. Jesus, look. There's friggin' craters here, lads. Look. I didn't see them from the sky, did you? You're going to set up... You're going to... Cerberus. Brilliant. Whatever's inbound. There's a Vision Jet. Oh no, stay away from that neck of the... He's in the dunes. He's in the dunes. The dunes of doom. Here comes Frank. Jesus, Frank. Look at the sideways action down to Frank. No, stay away, Frank. You're in the dunes. Oh no. Oh. Practically Geek has died. Oh, jeez. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw it. Walk it off. Ooh. You're just a little bit winded. It's grand. What a mad place. Here's Yargo. Go on, Yargo. Oh, look at the sideways action here. Look. Jesus. There's life in the island. Someone filmed it. Really, Roy? Who decided to land here? This is a great idea. What are you talking about? Go on, Yargo. You divil you. You can do it. Practically Geek is doing wheelies going out the way. Oh, Jesus. Where's he going? It looks like he aborted it. Abort? Abort? No, he's committed. Oh, Jesus. Go on, you divil you. Oh, Jesus. He's still going. He's still going. No, abort. 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 Jesus, who ended up down there? Look. Sky King. Brilliant. There's Muse. Muse made that look easy because we didn't get to see his landing. Ah, brilliant, Dougal. Ah, no, he's sideways. Oh, Jesus, mind the bump. Mind the bump. Ah, jeez. Tea, spilled tea and dust, friggin' broken hobnobs. He's after spilling his tea and he's after breaking the hobnobs. Well, Steve is in. Here comes Schutz. Jesus. Oh, look at the shadow over the water. Pull up, Schutz. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. He's pretty much in the water. Spludge. Jesus, look at that. Oh, that was brilliant. Jesus, here's Mr. Dan now. Somewhere out there. Let's see what happens. There he is. Out by yonder tree. Go on. Go on, Dan. Dan! 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 Give you grand, look. No pressure. Why are you coming up as a T-45? Interesting model matching. Jesus. Uh-oh. Oof! There goes the landing gear. Abort, Dan. He's gone into the trees. Oh, he's still going. Right. Helicopter. Touchdown. Right, that was fun. There's Mystic Entity. Jesus, he hopped it out, but look. He's supposed to be in an F-14. They're not loading. Right, lads, it's time to get out of here. You couldn't slow her down? Right. At least we know it's a successful landing. Oh, you check Discord. People live here. Real life, you say. Someone was filming it. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. All right. We shall continue on, friends. We shall continue on. Off the brakes. Bit of power. Notch flaps. Locus. Yeah, I am. We're over here, look. 3/4 cone. Ragged top. That's where we landed. Hopefully that helps. Thank you very much. Do you know, lads, I'd be absolutely lost without Navigraph. Now, we landed in a very short distance. Taking off is going to be a different kettle of fish, isn't it? Water injection absolutely needed here. Easy now. And I'd say turbochargers as well. Alright, power coming in. I don't have my animations working. There we go. Right, off the brakes. We're rolling. Keep the pressure on the nose wheel. Easy now. Jesus, the wind, the wind. Oh, the wind. This was a terribly bad idea. Oh, Jesus. 80. Come on, come on. Yep, see Daisy. That'll do. Gear up. Bloody hell. Lads, we're absolutely sideways. That's friggin' mad. Look. Sideways flying. Right, let's camera all down here for a minute. Trim it. 300 feet. I mean, why not, lad? Why not? You know? I know. Gyro. Goosh. Autopilot. Goosh. Solid lock on prime. Altitude hold. Good. Turn off the water. Turn off the superchargers. Heading. Left turn. Look at the speed we're doing. Look at it. Wowly. Bring her back. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Ease up on the speed. The wind is absolutely nuts, isn't it? Right, 600 feet, bringing that power back so it's all under control. Alright. It'll be alright. Now why is that? You're in the ES-30, which is the default aircraft. Are you using a different livery helicopter? 45 knot crosswind. I improved the audio stutters by using process lasso to ban Microsoft Flight Sim from core 0 to 1. I don't really want to go down that road. What I could do is bring it up the road on its priority. That might help. Let's see what happens there. To be honest, I'm confident I broke my honk. The gear won't go straight. Uh-oh. Right, this is pretty good. 60 nautical miles to our next waypoint. The wind is absolutely playing havoc with us, so we'll turn into it a little bit. I think I can see a bit of it over there, look. Is that an island in the distance? It is an island in the distance. There's a volcano on this island, lads. That's where we're headed. Affinity works better because of the scheduler, I think. No, I think we're okay. Look at lads, touch wood. She's running. We're alive for the last hour, so, you know. Right, how's the plane talking? Talk to me, plane. Oil pressure still high. Shouldn't be. I made it worse. Why is the oil pressure off? There, we fixed it. Brilliant. Man, look at the weather. See that? Look, see where Flyer 10 is. Look, see the way it's just chucking it down all the rain. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous looking, lads? It's incredible, this sim. Jesus. That wind is really knocking us off. Turn into it a little bit more, look. Isn't it gorgeous, lads? 'Tis absolutely oh, look at Jesus, it's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. That island behind us, what a mad island. These delays and animations making flying by the numbers impossible. Muse, absolutely. Don't fly by the numbers, mate. Just, you know, just fly it. You'd be absolutely grand. Right, let me see. Yeah. No. Oh, that's quite nice. Right. Let's do one of these. That was the wrong button completely. So was that. Yeah, that works. GG Machines, ladies and gentlemen, are in the house. Rob, good to see you. Ah, Rob, 'tis working absolutely fantastic. Touch wood, light a candle. The genius that is Rob. Retriever Neil was telling us he's looking to put in an order soon. Look at that, lads. He broke the last one. Wait, what? Look at the wind. absolutely gorgeous looking, isn't it? So the lads were telling me, Rob, what we managed to do yesterday. So do you know the X3D gaming mode in the BIOS, right? They said, no, Murph, turn it off for Flight Sim. Turn it off. So basically what that's enabled, with that profile turned on, the X3D gaming, when that's turned on, it actually closes off additional cores. It just gives you the straight 8 cores, which is great, but your CPU will go full pelt, as in like 100% utilization. When you put on the, I want to say they're logical cores, or are they threaded cores? Anyway, when you turn it off, you get 8 more cores, and it lowers it right down. So, for Flight Sim, this seems to work incredibly well. So we're getting about 50%-ish utilization on the CPU. Flight Sim is now only using about 30%. The Intel was using about 50% of the CPU. And the GPU is fine. I mean, that's laughing. And then the memory running at 6000, this has been very stable. And it was the XMP Profile 1. So the performance, like 47 degrees is the chip's temperature. It's like friggin' nuts, man. Nuts. Keane Lafford, good to see you. Last time I joined the stream, Wi-Fi misbehaved itself. Oh, Jesus. Right, we're heading towards another volcano, lads. We can kind of see the makeup of it there ahead of us. The Aleutian Islands here heading toward Alaska. And we're going sideways because of the wind. Nuts, right? How's all my systems? We're looking good. I mean, look at the frames, look. Look at the frames, look. Jesus. Stunning. Can anyone see me? An A340 at 300 feet or 3,000 feet? Negative. Oh, wait, no. No, negative. We can't see it. It's socked in, Murph, and dangerous. Go for it. Yeah. Nothing if you don't have X3D XL. Yeah, lads, big massive shout out to GG Machines. Like, as I said, like there is nowhere in Ireland at all. And I'd say you're kind of limited in the UK as well, right? The vast majority of the hardware we buy tends to be either pre-built computers or we buy the components ourselves from Amazon. With GG, you get all the advice. That this works well with that. That doesn't work so well with, you know, it's incredible. Really, really is. Check out their website, ggmachines.ie. Amazing. Amazing. You just missed a splat. Uh-oh. Mount, is it Gairloy? Northland Air. Yeah. VF4 Aviation says, my CPU utilization is about 30%, but my GPU is sweating at 98. Well, that's actually good, VF4 Aviation. You want your graphics card to be given it full blast. That's a good thing. Your GPU is designed to run, you know. A340, you mean A300 or A400? Yeah, what did I say? Don't worry what I say. I don't make sense. What did you say to... Wait. What did you say to turn off? If you're in the BIOS, it's the X3D gaming mode, or like boost mode, or... Matt, you have the same processor, yeah? So when you're looking at... If you're looking at your CPU cores in here, yeah? Right, you have a 7800. So how many cores can you see? 8 or 16? Does the 7800 have 16 threads? You want to be GPU limited? Yes, 100%. Just check out the website, lads. GG Machines. It's not just computer. I mean, laptops are there, components are there, right? There's an absolute ton of stuff. ggmachines.ie. I'll bring up the website here now. Look, right? All our stuff here. And you can go down into where the computers are, the components, monitors, peripherals. Tis all there, yeah. And like, if you look at gaming PCs, you can have ready-to-go ones, or you can go the route of a custom build. And again, if for Flight Sim, have a chat with Rob. I mean, the rig that I'm using, it's superb. superb for flight sim. So far, everything I've thrown at this thing, it's like, yeah, no problem. It's laughed at it. Do you know what I mean? But you'll see that there's different builds here that will suit every budget. And even the specs, have a look at the specs to see, you know, what can this do? Do you know what I mean? It's savage. Look at this mad case with the, look at the, it's a, what? What's the deal with the case? There's a telly on the case, look. It's a fish tank. That's mad looking. So this one here, gaming motherboard with Wi-Fi. It's an AMD Ryzen 5700, 32 gigs of RAM DDR4, an RTX 4070 Super, right? An M2 2TB Kingston drive, high-end CPU cooler, and it has a 750 watt PSU. This new Johnsbow mesh screen. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, lads. I heard the Streamer V1 is upgrading its graphics card to a 7900, which is way cheaper compared to the RTX stuff. Yeah. Telly on the case, that's nuts. You could be sitting there watching your favourite, you know, Emmerdale or whatever. Mad. Now, let's go mad here in our heading, because I want to get to the right side of this island as we fly around it. So now, it is totally socked in, though. Look at the weather here, look. Jesus. Mad looking. Black Ice Gabe got a PC? Yep. Gabe drove all the way down from Donegal. Did you see what V1? Did you see his trailer? It's the first time I've seen another streamer do a trailer for a series. It looks incredible. Now, he didn't make it. I think someone in his community made it. Or if you could keep up with the Kardashians, or at least with Love Island. Look at that, though. I just want to fly around this place to see what it's all about. Little Kiska, I think it's called. It'd be interesting to see what... Does anyone... Right, lads, in the chat, press 1 if you're using a NVIDIA graphics card, or press 2 if you're using an AMD graphics card. 1 for NVIDIA, 2 for AMD. Jesus. It's dominated by NVIDIA. Historically, I've always sworn by Intel and NVIDIA working together. And for flights in 2020, in the earliest days, that was definitely the case. Why? Well, it's because that's what they tested the sim on, right? But that seemed to change now. So 1 if you're using an NVIDIA GPU, 2 if you're using an AMD GPU. So I can safely say the vast majority of us were using NVIDIA GPUs, yeah? It'd be interesting to see some comparisons then when it comes to the AMD brands, because they are way more cheaper. The market share is 84% NVIDIA. Really, foamy. Jesus. How are the AMD cards working out? Anyone who has an AMD card, I mean, are you happy with it? Does it do exactly what you want? How's your performance in the sim? And is it the case that AMD works better with AMD? Scott says AMD has been great. AMD cards are fine, but they're a bit slower at ray tracing. Okay. 404 uses a 7900 XTX, and I love it. It's way better than your previous 3080. Jesus. Chox has a 7900 XTX as well. AMD latest cards will be on spec with the 4070s. Okay. Eamon is going to the 5090. 4090 and a 7950X. AMD Ryzen 7. Great card. So that's the 7900 XTX, yeah? M-Dark is the same. Interesting. Looking at getting the 7900 XTX, still so expensive, even though it's cheap compared to NVIDIA. Well, what's the price of a 7900? Like, at least you're not talking like $2,500, are you? 7800 XT is great with an i7. Ooh. Nutty says, love my AMD 7900. Great cards, fabulous price. What about the stability? I mean, look at the recent look at the recent headaches that we've had with friggin' the Nvidia app. Like, Jesus. Oh yeah, go into your Nvidia profile inspector and then go into your registry editor and then do this and do that. Rob says, we'll design a hands-on workshop to demonstrate both. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, that'd be class. Wouldn't it be great? An AMD build, an Intel, an Nvidia build, and a comparison of both. Nighthawk is flying completely blind. AMD's drivers used to be terrible, but ever since they started on the adrenaline ones, they've been fine. So which GG machine did you get, Murph? Paul, it's a custom build. Exclamation point specs brings up all the specs that I'm running at the moment. I run a 7800 X3D and a 7900. My computer has never run better. Rebuilt it completely over Christmas. No way, man. Jesus, lads, that island though. Isn't that beautiful? Big massive volcano, look. It's just insane the price we have to pay for GPUs now. I agree. Like, the market is completely shagged. So there's all the specs. Fully powered by GG machines. Lads, check out the website. And if you want, I don't know if Rob has any, but there's a very fancy TTM mouse mat. A freaking huge one. That I'm sure you guys would like. You know the big long mouse mats? So you can get your own custom mouse mat made. They should have the template for the one that I have. Basically, it's a giant flying circus. I put it on Discord ages ago. It's a giant flying circus mouse mat. Gorgeous. The trick to AMD priced the card under the cost 5070 by quite a bit. Yeah, 100%. Murph, when are you going to get the 5090? Bazali, I'll wait a while. Maybe later in the year. I've already, like, I saw stuff on Discord today with the 5090s, the power connection, they're already melting. This is the same issue. This is the same issue that the 4090s had. And as far as I know, right, there's only one driver out for them, right? Summertime. Okay, sweet, Rob. Yeah, sweet. I wouldn't bother getting a 5090. It'd be it's hard to justify. Nvidia drivers are breaking the 5090, yeah. You have a 4090, skip this gen. Yeah, a lot of people said that. But Jesus, we're heading to another big mountain. Like, the reason why I want to at least try a 5090 is to see what are the advantages when it comes to flight simming. I mean, that's one thing we can say about our hobby, right? If you were looking at, like, other games, you know, even competitive games, the hardware, the middle of the road tends to be good enough, right? 3080s, even 2080s. The middle of the road. Flight sim demands high end. It always did. It always did. It's a combination of next gen or next gen capabilities, right? But they've never really been heavily optimized. So flight sims historically have demanded very powerful equipment. Do you know what I mean? The melted cables on the 50 cards were aftermarket cheap ones. Interesting. Gamers made 3 billion for Nvidia. Data centers earned them 32 billion in the same 3 months. Whoa. I wonder, are they going to do a 4090 Ti? I doubt it. Flight sim in VR, very demanding. Yeah. I still think a lot... Jesus, look at this mountain. I still think a lot of optimization could be done from the VR suppliers. The likes of Pimax, right? I have a Pimax Crystal Light headset. It is incredible. The resolution, it's unbelievable. And like the headset I had before that was a Rift S. So like, it was like going from not being able to see to being able to see. But I still think there's a lot of work there for the likes of a Pimax to really work close with, with a Sobo and dial in those settings. AI developers taking the cards in the market. Miners, scalpers, and AI. Yeah. I've owned both AMD and Nvidia. AMD has more issues as far as drivers, but the price they are usually have better performance per dollar when it comes to pure power. Plus they have more VRAM per dollar. I have switched to all Nvidia now, but with AMD CPUs, says B. Carlo. I went AMD for the VRAM, says 404. Nvidia not keeping up with VRAM requirements of many games, flight sim included. The Great Hadoken says, very powerful indeed. Simmers taking or thinking performance is poor in Microsoft Flight Sims. To see what we had to put up with in FSX. Yeah, I agree. Jesus, look at this volcano. The noise of that jet. This is absolutely gorgeous. 4000 series is done. Wait a few weeks for marketing to calm down and get a 4090. Scott says AMD Ryzen 9 7900X 12 cores, 64 gigs of memory, 7900 XT for a GPU. Had it for a little over a year and it's great. What terrain lot am I using? I think it's 250. I think it's 250. Good to see you, Matt. Roy has a Ryzen 9 9950 X3D. Oh, no, he doesn't. Reportedly listed as 699. And the 990 X3D is 599. Interesting. I'm brand new to Nvidia's architecture and how it all works, you know? Johnny says, no advantage to using a 5090 with Microsoft Flight Sim, I reckon. Not over the 4090, that is, unless you have a high refresh monitor, 240 megahertz. You can use MFG or just use LSFG. Yeah. I've seen a lot of benchmarks that Flight Sim focus so much on FPS. Higher number is great, but what matters is frame rates. Agreed. And to be honest, Energizer, it's good to see you, mate. It's not just the frame rate, lads, in a Flight Sim. You want smoothness. You could have a butter smooth experience with 30 FPS. I kid you not. Even in the mid 40s. Do you know what I mean? Would you pay £1,000 more for a 5090? Well, yeah, I don't think so, man. Hey, Patrick is here. Good to see you. For me, it's Xbox because I've no clue about CPUs. Yeah. Well, again, like, it's... It depends on where you're located, right? But if you're on an Xbox, correct me if I'm wrong, Xbox use AMD stuff now, don't they? So Xbox is probably using, you know, I imagine it's using a low to mid-range PC equivalent, right? For Flight Sim, I'm more than happy with 60 FPS. Absolutely. What's your speed right now? Indicated. We're doing 215 over the ground. Look at the cut of this island. This is stunning. With all the frame gen going on now, 30 FPS is fine by me. Yeah. Like the new multi-frame gen with a 50 series, it makes FPS higher but doesn't actually improve performance. That's what it's all about. Xbox is a 3060 Ti equivalent, I think. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good, Mr. That's pretty good, Mr. Dan. That's what you want. Scooshy, good to see you. Got an Intel i9 KF 3.2, GeForce 4070, 32 gigs of RAM. 2020 runs really well. We stutters now and again. But here's, like, okay, I've been using this PC since yesterday. I do not get stutters in flight. If you look at we're looking at water, which probably isn't a great idea, but if you look at how fluid things are, if that was an Intel, you get a little stutter every now and again. Bad. Goose is getting 100 to 150. Ooh. Murph, PADK, visibility of 4, heavy rain, winds 187 at 22, ceiling is 11, overcast, temperature 1 degree. That's what we like to hear. We're close enough to PADK. I'm just loving these mountains beside us, lads. Isn't this scenery absolutely breathtaking? It's stunning. We'll fly around this island a bit because, I mean, when's the next time we're going to be back? You know what I mean? Easy now. Jesus, there was nearly a mid-air collision. What others said already, says Egbird, stop chasing high FPS. Smoothness can be achieved with 60 FPS or even less. Yeah, I agree. I agree. 64 gibbos running. 3060 Ti and about a Ryzen 2700 equivalent. See, here's the thing. When it comes to PC, that, like, if you're on Xbox and you're thinking about a PC, right, what might seem very expensive, you have so many options about upgrading components over the life cycle of that PC, right? I mean, in 2 years, you can say, yeah, I'm going to throw new RAM in there, or a new graphics card, or a new friggin' CPU. Like, you have all them options. In some regards, you know, if this was an Xbox only sim, well then the optimization would have been miles better. Miles better. Eagle Motorsports has an i9 14900 and an RTX 4070. Yeah, great bit of kit. I was reading up there today though as well. So like the issues that I had, lads, I had a Windows update, a BIOS update, and the NVIDIA GPU update. The triumvirate of oh bother, right? And it rendered, the more I start reading into it, the Windows update coupled with the other updates, they just shag the motherboard. Now, it can be fixed, you can wipe it and all this, you can wipe the BIOS. But I'm not alone. And it's weird, some developers who develop stuff for Microsoft Flight Sim, very same issue. Very same. And do you know what they had to do? Change their system. So Microsoft definitely has issues with the sim when it comes to crashes. There is no doubt about it, lads. No doubt. But also Windows put out a lot of issues, you know? You had plenty of stutters yesterday. On what sim? Did we have it on 24 or was it 2020? They were sound ones though, trust that. And was that before or after we fixed the X3D gaming stuff? Jack Wallace here, tried out say intentions over the weekend. Has this Dublin fella in the co-pilot seat. Grand old chat we had. Brilliant. Flyer 10, 9800 X3D, RTX 4090, 64 gigs of DDR5. It still gets stutters and large multiplayer scenarios.
That's a big 10
Interesting. Speckleaf, thank you very much indeed, man. 3 months. Cheers. Very kind of you. This island is friggin' huge. Massive. Look at that view behind us, look. Give Microsoft a chance. It's still very new. They'll sort it out. Oh, there's no doubt they'll sort it out, but it's just kind of broke a lot of stuff. Goose says, I don't use frame gen add-ons, and so I'm running an i7 11700. Yeah. I have a 12700 in my streaming PC. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be curious to see the new Xbox PC hybrid details once it's made available. Yeah. Murph, did you stop JoinFS? Don't see a little nav map. Oh look, JoinFS crashed. Weird. I'm using the new version of JoinFS. It crashed. Maybe that's where my stutters were coming from. I'll start up again, Dougal. Alright, we're going to head hard left here and get back onto that magenta line. All we're saying is give Microsoft a chance. You know, we will. One thing the sim has made me realise, so much of the planet is just kind of empty. It's mad, isn't it? Brave Automated, good to see you, man. Especially up here, like this is just barren. But it's so beautiful. Can you imagine what it must be like at nighttime here in the real world? Zero light pollution. You know what I mean? Like zero. Oh, we're going okay. Keep that left turn coming in. Temps and pressures are all okay. The airplane is, well, she's behaving. This is one of the most complex aircraft in the sim. Everything in here works. All these circuit breakers work.
Hey, good buddy.
All of them after. Paolo Fly, welcome in. It'll give you to stay, or wait, and that'll give you clear starry night urban dwellers will never see, right? I watched all 7 hours. Which? I lost the trust set. What were you watching? Oh, after. The stutters. I don't remember. This is what I love about cruising. Going out in the evening and seeing just a huge stellar spectacular, yeah. Wasn't this the first payware aircraft for 2020? No, India Fox Deco got in there. Oh no, Coronado got in there through the marketplace, and I think it was India Fox Deco with the 339, and then PMDG. But it was the first. This got in ahead of the CRJ, I think. The Great Hadoken says, I question what some of these settings actually do. Which ones though? Scoochie says, since 24 released, I find at altitude the graphics at ground level on 2020 are way worse than what they were before. I know it's still a server issue, bummer, because I went out and I got a new 2K monitor. The swines. Coronado were very fast off the draw in 2020. Yup. And 24. And like, they released their own, I don't know what was going on there. They released their own store outside of the sim, but yeah. Coronado have a massive portfolio. It's gigantic. They have so many different aircraft. And their modeling is the visual fidelity of a Coronado aircraft. They're some of the best in the business. But they always tend to leave the systems a little bit light. The sounds can be a little bit light. Some Coronado aircraft are better than others. Like, the marketplace is going to get absolutely mobbed. Yeah. Most of them are micro-contracted. Well, I think the texture and modelling is done in-house. And then they kind of bolt parts onto it. They are. They're like the Nike trainers, Still longing for the day we get some A2A Warbirds in the sim. Well, A2A's next aircraft is the Aerostar. You went many years without RT, and things look pretty good. RT ray tracing is NVIDIA saying, buy our cards and get this feature. Yeah. Well, ray tracing, and don't be fooled. Ray tracing exists in Microsoft Flight Sim, but it's not full-on ray tracing. It's a element of ray tracing, right? Hang on, Tarnish. I didn't press the button. I've pressed the button. We have a green light. Aircraft. There we are, lads. It should be live now. All right. So PADK. That's where we're going to stop. Will we make it to the next airport? Yeah, we will. PAAK. We'll keep her lit. We'll land here, then we'll go to the last stop, because we got about an hour left. The Ford Mondeo with Flight Sim. Gotta love it. Right, speed is good. About 248 over the ground, and we're hovering at around 600 feet. Reset our barrow here. Jesus, look at that. The pressure here is shocking. I don't particularly want to... How far down will this bring us? Hold us here, because I really don't trust that. It's ray tracing shadows that I question mainly, Murph. I can't see the difference with it on or off. Oh no, I can see the difference, man. It's a subtle difference, but there is a difference. The next airport after this is 92 nautical miles away. 92 miles. We'll do it in like 40 minutes. So we're going to overfly this island here, man. That's beautiful looking. And we're going to do a landing then at Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. Papa Alpha Delta Kilo. That now, lads, looks absolutely friggin' gorgeous, doesn't it? Oh, behave. Look at the state of this. Stunning.
Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress. get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. Guitar. Yeah. All right. Wouldn't lie to you. Doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. Ha. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl.
Absolutely gorgeous. I'm Sinning is here. Good to see you, I'm Sinning. Welcome in, mate. Right, what was I doing? Are we going the right way? No, we're going completely wrong. Right, we're completely socked in. What's the runway for landing here, lads? Jesus. Don't panic at all now. This is going to be fine, right? Yep, it's going to be grand. Oh, dearie me. Runway 23. All right, around the bay we go. This is going to be interesting. Pure filth. Wait, what? Ah, Jesus, I've missed I've missed normal runways. Do we have normal runways? Oh, we have an ILS. Oh, nice. .108, that's 19. Let's see what happens. So, huge, massive volcano over. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there's the cloud. Just suddenly appeared. Look at that front, look. Look at the weather, lads. Jesus. That's unbelievable. Talk about, like, extreme weather. Bloody hell. Oh, no, the wet stuff is hitting us. Do the wipers work on this machine? They do. Oh, the animations are broken. Quick, turn them off. Oh, Jesus. Right, let's not worry about the weather. Murph, do you have to switch on your GPS to VLOC? I did. We're on VLOC. I predict a crash. It'll be grand. Right, bring that speed coming down. And lights on. Power coming down a smidgen. Got the RPM up. We got to be very, very careful here. Like, there's a huge mountain dead ahead. I want to fly around that. That could be dodge. Did the sound cut out? Now, I wonder, is that China Fest acting the devil? No. I kind of see. Ah, sure, listen. Seeing is overrated. Look at the detail. Hang on. Night vision if we need it. I'm so proud of my little button that I pressed that gives it the, you know, the sound. Right, we need to fly around a bit over here. How are we all looking, lads? Follow Dougal. I reckon if we follow Dougal, we're going to be all right. You know. This is going to be interesting. Mount Moffat. Mount Moffat, lads. Follow Dougal. Be grand. The wind is completely blowing us off course here. Watch your speed, Murph. Don't climb too much, plane. Easy now. It's snowing and everything, look. Oh, look at this. Look at the weather, lads. Darn it. Splinter Cell, that's the one, yeah. Is that where they invented the Moffat Mountie forklift? It is. It is. The Moffat Mountie was made at Mount Moffat. Ah, brilliant. Do you know the Moffat was an Irish design? And they're worldwide. Again, the Irish invented everything, you know. Now, lads, this is going to be absolutely friggin' nuts because you can't see anything. How many steps do we do today? Oh, jeez, not enough. Moffat are based in Dundalk, just up the road from me. Yep. I just finished installing Microsoft Flight Sim on a new Predator Helios laptop and experimenting. So far, it's good. A i9-14900HX, 32 gigs of RAM at 6000, 4060 8 gig running Windows 11. Jesus, 240 hertz. Happy so far? That's awesome. Is this the last stop? No. Alright, right turn. I can't use my instruments. The Irish invented inventing. We did, Creo. We're up all night doing it. Moffats are crap because they're made in Louth. Poor old Muse. Don't mind the Muse. Look at the weather. My speed is what, 200? Dial her back a bit. We have Moffat Field near San Jose. Jesus. Shut up, you. No one asked you. I can see Toto and Dougal up ahead. We're going all right. No longer Moffat Mountie. They're now called Combi Lift. A drunk Irishman invented the wipers on the DC-3. Just like him, it's moving but not too much. Brilliant. Are we sure about this runway? Speed 160. Right, drop the legs. Gear down. Oh wow, look at the mountain there behind us. Look at the state of this. Jesus, lads, look at the state of this. Right, what's the speed doing? 150 and 140. Dropping a small bit. Add a bit of power. More flaps into the equation. Cannot see a thing. Be grand, lads. If the Irish invented inventing, then who invented the Irish? The Irish. The Irish invented the Irish. Back in 1812. The windsock is straight. Brilliant. Can't see a thing. Speed. 130. Flaps. 20. 25. This could be interesting. There's everyone ahead of me. I think I'm getting a bit of the coastline now, look. Yeah, there she be. Lads, this is incredible, isn't it? Oh no, the weather's changed and made it more cloudy. Oh no, it's totally white out. Jesus. 1812, the Irish were an afterthought after a heavy dinner. Yeah, same chicken versus egg. We're 7 miles out, yeah. Easy now. Easy now. I can see a plane over there. Who's that? Sky King. Brilliant. The waypoint here I'm heading towards. Speed 120, flaps sitting on 30. We're a little bit high. Autopilot off my airplane. Let's see what this does, friends. Jeez, look at this. So we have a little kind of an inlet to fly over. And then we should have the runway over there. I can't see it yet. Does it even have lights, lads? There's a road there. Is that the runway up there? Huh. It's daytime. The lights are off. 30 knot crosswind. Yeah. I can't see the runway. Everyone's parked up. Oh wait, hang on, is it over? Oh, it is. Hang on, we're not there yet. It's over this bit, lads. Right, stay going, Murphy. Stay going. Speed 120. We'll keep motoring in. Gears down, flaps are set. Oh, this is so very beautiful. In your own time. Oh, a little Timmy left. Is that it there? Scene! We got the runway. Right, brilliant. Easy now, Jemima. Speed is good. The wind is going to be terribly interesting. Small bit of a descent here. Keep our heading for the moment. If I could put a DC-3 down here, you got this. That was spicy. Jesus, if Dougal says it's spicy, it's positively raw. Fire! Watch your speed. I dare say it, lads, we're looking kind of good here. Kinda. This is our second to last stop. We're going to hoon it now for the next 93 miles. Or 92 miles. Alright, turn on vinyl. Easy now. Easy now. We've no poppy lights. Little bit of wind. Keep the aileron into the wind until you're below 40 knots. Is it that bad? Alright, watch your altitude. Oh, it is bad. Look, holy crap. Watch your power. Yeah, we're coming in sideways. Easy now. Drop the nose. Ooh, look at this. Sideways landing for the win, lads. Easy. 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 Easy now. Alright. Beat off the speed. Hold the nose. And touchdown. Both wheels down. Front is down. Aileron is into the wind, dropping under 40 knots. He's straightening out. Man alive, that was spicy. Bloody hell. Alright, flaps in. Oh, that was fun. It was also positively mad. That was awesome, lads. Jesus. It's a real runway. It's so beautiful. Now, do we depart off this other runway? We do. There is a runway there, but I don't know if they use it anymore. Runway 18, that's what I'm going to blast off from, lads. Runway 18, let's be having you. Flaps. 20. Check your fuel as well, lads, yeah? Mind the brakes. There's like 40 knots hitting the nose here, that's nuts. Okay, don't forget, reset your barrow. Park and brake on for the minute. We're looking good there. Looking good here. Looking good there. Okay, standard takeoff. What's the terrain like ahead of us? When we take off, massive mountains, Hospital Valley. Lads, important POI, the Hammerhead, Happy Valley. Ah, brilliant. You start off in Happy Valley, then it's Hammerhead, then you end up in Hospital Valley. Brilliant. Take off, immediate left turn. Immediate left turn after takeoff. Otherwise, we're heading in towards Mount Reed. Right? Right.
Hello there.
Beautiful part of the world, isn't it? The state of Alaska closed it years ago to save on maintenance costs. There are only a couple of Alaska 737 flights a week, and it's expensive maintaining all that the Navy left over. No way, man. China. Welcome in. Happy Valley, like in the TV series. Cynthia, yeah, sure. Wait, what? Right. On the brakes. Power coming in. 30 manifold, engine stable. Off the brakes. Let's go flying. The wind should be hitting us right in the nose. Forward pressure on your stick. And let's see what happens here. We're going to be off the ground in no time. Look at our speed already. That wind is booting it. Easy now. There's flying teapot. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Oopsie Betsy. Positive rate of climb. Gear straight up. Get that speed up. Climb like a devil. And then left turn. Hard left turn. Mr. Dan, yeah, the DC-6 is somewhat goosed in Flight Sim 24, or at least the animations are. Sometimes they work great. I find if you exit the aircraft and come back in, they kind of fix themselves. It needs a WASM update. Left turn is looking good. Flaps are fully in. Bring that power back. Jesus, mind the mount. Look at that, lads. Isn't that something? Alright, nice departure. How are we looking behind us? Looking good, lads. Looking good. Alright. We can actually do a drop in a bit of altitude here. I want to get below that cloud layer, so I'm going to park it at about 1,000 feet, yeah? Sid Squadron, good to see you, Tony. Oh man, it's brilliant. It's a phenomenal machine, mate. And thankfully, no major issues at all. The sim is running butter smooth. Touch wood, no serious issues with crashes. I'm just delighted with it. Right, gyro on, lock in the autopilot, lock in altitude control. We're going to go heading. Can we roll left a bit? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. It's good to see you, mate. How are you? Top of the morning to you. Oh man, look at the weather here, look. This is absolutely incredible. What do we need to do here now? Lights off. Flaps are already in. Bring the power back. Little bit of a right turn. Get ourselves onto that magenta line. 92 nautical miles, lads. We'll see what we can do here. I've no lift. The plane keeps diving even when fully trimmed up. Muse, manually adjust the trim. Manually pull that gadget back if you're using trim controls. It's like a trim lock. Or make sure you have the altitude control knob turned off. Couple of meetings this morning, so got you on the lurk. Nice one, man. Hope you're well though. Yeah, that's an odd one, Muse. Okay, manifold pressure, bring it back down. How are engines looking? Cylinder head temperature, they'll normalise now in a moment.
Hello there.
Hello there. Kim, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Right, lads, what we're going to do now, we'll do another count. If you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. Join FS pilots, well, you press number 3. And if you're here wondering what the devil is going to happen next, well, you press number 4. Yeah, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, a wild Gibbo Ireland has rambled into the chat. He said, why is it going to the pub takes me 5 minutes, but coming home takes me 30 minutes? The difference is staggering. Darren, Jesus, we nearly have to give it to him. Tune! Let's see those pints of Guinness emotes into the chat, lads. Gear up the yard! Look at the state. 23 in the PC, 2 on console, 2 on Join FS, 189 passengers plus a Murph, and only 91 days to the Eurovision. Dougal says terrain. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus, the terrain! That could have been a disaster! Navigate through the terrain, you big idiot. Jesus, lads. Dougal, only I saw your message. That could have been terrible. What's your time again? Yeah, live time minus 1 minute. Jesus, Dougal, only for you I'd have been an absolute hoop. It's grand. Don't hit the thing. Oh, it's all right, lads. Sure, the Irish invented terrain. We did. We absolutely did. Yeah. Jesus, lads. Man, I'm absolutely like, isn't this scenery unbelievably good? Unbelievably good. Shut up, Muse, will you? Giving out to Dougal. The whole thing went terribly well up until the point when Murph crashed. Huh? Yeah, no one was streamed so. Man, Jesus, look how close we got there. Bloody hell. That's close. Easy now. There's Phantom. Easy now. You dodged something clippable? Better believe it. You better believe it. The Irish also invented avoiding terrain. Ah, lads, that's incredible looking, isn't it? Cyrus would go mad if I put a mark of scratch on his paint. I'll try that in English. Cyrus would go mad if I scratched his paintwork. Jesus, look at this over here, look. Isn't it absolutely freaking nuts? Lads, this has been some of the most jaw-droppingly incredible, gorgeous scenery I have ever seen in a flight sim. End of story. Join FS is gone as well. Join FS is crashing. That's interesting because that's the new fancy 2024 version. The shore's amazing there, isn't it? Yeah, 100%. Invoices in the post. Thanks, Dougal. Oh, Jesus, there's more. Hang on. How do we get around this one now, Ted? Ara flies straight through the middle, I reckon. Mr. 90, good to see you. How was the sim in the new rig? Great and greater. Jesus now. Golly, and, you know, gee whiz. Yeah, let's use some friendly words that won't get us in trouble, when really all you want to say is, oh, you know, I think the paint kit already got... No, it didn't get scratched. Are you mad? Oh, lads, this area is just gorgeous. Look at the waves, look. 42 knot crosswind? Yes. We can do it. Right, lads. 68 miles to go. This is stunning. That's great. There's greater, and then there's the greater token. I see what you did there. Oh, brilliant. Fantastic. What are we doing altitude-wise? 1,000 feet. The wind here is savage, look. Look, there's a lonely mount. Mount out on its own. We'll call it Mount Loner. Ah, Jesus, look at it. Toto nearly hit it, look. That's mad looking. Right, down on the right hand a little bit. Note to DC-3 flyers, if you add full cargo and fill all the seats in the EFB, the DC-3 airs out and makes you takeoff weight almost £69,000. Don't do that. Sound advice. Getting blown around. GG Machines, Rob, you take care. My dude, thanks so much for popping in. Man alive, look at this scenery. It's incredible. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to stop here tonight at Papa Alpha Kilo. We got some good mileage done on this flight so far. And we're making our way all the way up towards Anchorage. Hell of a journey, this one. Unbelievable journey. I've been loving this. Some of the best scenery I've seen in any flight sim. Imagine being stuck out in the wing flying in these. Yeah. Nuts. It's mad. Like, I've never flown up here before. Like, it's absolutely stunning. Heading to Blackpool on Thursday via Manchester to the world's largest magic convention. Cian Lafford, that sounds awesome. Are we going to land at PAAK, Nighthawk, A-Firm? This will be our final stop of the night, folks. Busy week this week. So on Wednesday, I've lots to do on Wednesday. Burning Blue scenery. We have Inibill's update for Dubai and also the city landmarks. SWS are coming into the chat, and we're going to be having a look at the updated black box turbo Islander. Wednesday is quite busy. Friday night, we're starting a little bit earlier because I have to collect Two Tone Jr. from the Disco on Friday night. So we're going to kick off on Friday at 1900 Zulu and finish at 2000 Zulu. Restart fixed it. Elevator control. Nice. Chewy was flying in FSX earlier. Yeah, I was watching. He's 9 years streaming. That's mad, isn't it? Northern Air says, for anyone wondering, the 2020 Unalaska Dutch Harbour scenery works great in 24. Oh, nice. I went and bought the DFW scenery for beta testing that you spoke of last Wednesday. Did you get access to it yet, Scott? No? The A400 doesn't like crosswinds? Down on the right, we're nearly there. Down on the right hand a little bit. Let's keep closer to this little island chain here. Yeah, that DFW scenery, I'm hoping that's going to be just, you know, chef kiss. Do we know when Sim Update is supposed to come out? Wicked Lumberjacks next week. I think the 18th, which would be when, lads? Next Tuesday. Tomorrow week. I might do some trucking tomorrow night, lads, if anyone's around. I might. I need to see how I get on with work, and I've other bits and bobs to do in the background, but I might do a bit of trucking tomorrow night. We were in Madrid, so we can start off in Madrid and go somewhere because we have to do another aero haul soon, and that means we need to drive down to Almeria and then go somewhere else after that. Haven't downloaded it yet. Too busy getting ready for the inspection this weekend. Okay, sweet. Muse, you're around. Nice. Like, there's so like I started work on the well, I've told you I've started work on the ATC series, right? And I'm after jumping into the rabbit hole completely. Kev says, Murph, statement from Blackbox, the BN2 update is to bring it to compatibility and not an update or an upgrade. Yeah, no, 100%. Basically, I just want to see how it's behaving now in 2024. It's not a 2024 aircraft, but it's an aircraft that came out and I didn't really spend much time in it, so, and I have it in the Garda colour, so I mean, we have to go fly it. Do you know what I mean? Douche Baggins, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Please do, Murph. We need you in our lives. Yeah, the ATC stuff, it's, well, I've already wrote 10 pages of stuff and I need to condense it down. I don't want to, like, absolutely overthrow you when it comes to information. It's transitioning between flying in Europe and then flying in the US. I will make a cheat sheet. There'll be enough information on the cheat sheet. Read it and you'll understand it. But I want to explain stuff in detail. That's what we'll do on the streams, and then, you know, you'll always have it then as a reference in the ground school document. That's the idea. So I'll read over it just to explain it. I'll have a cheat sheet for you. The most amount of work goes into airspaces, understanding all the different airspaces, the rules, the minimums, all that jazz. It flies okay in 24? Yeah. The mountains are lovely. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Like, look at that, lads. Isn't that super? So yeah, I mean, we have an ATC series coming up. I've 4 more Monday night series already planned. Finally managed my 1,000 hours in VATSIM. Oh, awesome. Wednesday is my last stream in the rig for 5 to 6 weeks. Getting my knee chopped out on Friday. Oh, Kev, really? Jeez, man, jeez. We are genuinely sad when you don't stream. 777, you're very kind. There will come a day, lads, where you'll be sick of me, because I'll probably be on every day. Someday I'll do that. Look at the weather here now. Look at the lighting. Isn't this just... Isn't that incredible? Incredible. Right, choice of runway for landing here, lads. Papa Alpha Alpha Kilo. Gonna need more downtime. We do love the frustration streams though, Murph. Watching you try not to pull out your one last hair. I don't mind frustration streams as long as, you know, the sim or the PC, both the sim or PC just behave. I can handle just about anything else. Well, I say handle. And then there'll be a day where the man gets a proper burnout. I won't burn. Nah. Like, I'm not trying to dismiss people get burnout. Of course you can get burnout. But for me, it's because we're so diverse, lads. And what I mean by that is our community is so diverse. It's not just always flying tube liners. So burnout is of a slightly less risk because with general aviation, we have so many options. You know, choppers, slow GA, fast GA. Then you get into like things like vision jets. Plus you have the airliners there as well, right? Frankie Poobs, good to see you. Hey, Kondo is here. Jesus. With a failed raid. Welcome in, failed raiders. Condonians, you had one job to do.
Time to pull the big switch, good buddy.
Oh, look, never mind, it worked. Welcome in, Condonians. Brilliant. Hope you guys had a great stream. Frankie, how are you, man? Hope you're well. We're up here, lads. I'm in a mad place. Jack, good to see you. We're in a mad place. Totally 78. Good to see you, mate. Romeo Alpha Delta. Good to see you. We're in, we're along the Aleutian Islands. Kando, you need to check out this location.
To introduce
myself. The Aleutian Islands is untapped bush county flying.
Oh, Jesus.
Now, there's a lot of freaking water in between each of these islands. But man alive, this is incredible. The Aleutian Islands, it's absolutely incredible. Explaining why I play other games on stream to a bunch of flight sim nerds is tough. Burnout is real. Again, that's what I'm saying. We're so diverse when it comes to the flying element with general aviation. I mean, we can do the GA, we can do all the types of flying. Haven't done gliders yet. But then we've other stuff there, right? Truck sim. I'm really enjoying truck sim. But then there's others, right? I mean, everyone's going to have their own favorite games that they want to play, right? I mean, I want to dabble in Red Dead Redemption 2, just for the crack. We know we're going to be trying GTA. Forza is always great crack. I'm looking forward to doing a bit of Assetto. Each island could easily have 20 strips in it, easily. Patrick is back. You had to get a leap card sorted out. Man, Patrick. Scheme Echo, good to see you. Welcome in, lads. Would you consider FC25? Don't know. I kind of had to hang up my virtual boots after I wanted to say after I bet him so many times. No, he bet me. I shocked Gibbo with how good I actually was, and then he was like, right, let's create a bit of false security for Murph. Let's make him think he's good. And I was, you know, for a while, and then no, I lost. Me and you on Red Dead would be madness. It'd be some crack. Hey, Dutch! Colm O'Driscoll. No, his name is Colm. Colm. You're alright, boy. It's brilliant. Lenny! Lenny, brilliant. He was good until he wasn't. Yeah. But there's loads of other games, lads. Loads. I tend to steer more to like multiplayer stuff. We can all do something together, you know what I mean? Oh, this is absolutely freaking stunning. Plus, X-Plane is there. Right? Fall Guys. Yeah, that was good old crack. Play chess. I was going to do that. World of Warships. That's a game I want to get into. World of Warships, World of Tanks. Red Dead Online boxing matches. We just did the same intentions firefighting. Oh, wow. What was it like, Kando? My advice to anyone who streams or is into flight sims, right? And you feel burnout, you're getting jaded, you're getting tired. Try other stuff. Try other sims. What have you got to lose? Try it. If you're getting tired with one particular sim, try something else. Forza Horizon. Yeah. It's very fun. The flame animations are 2024, but it's a blast. Nice. Can you play Texas Hold'em in Red Dead Online against your mates? That'd be a bit of crack. What runway did we say, lads? World of Warships. That's a game community is eternally angry at the devs. Oh, really? Toto says 1-6. Right, well, I want to fly around the mountain here to the left. So we'll go left here and then we'll ramble around. You can play Hold'em in GTA Online. Ah. Or would you suggest skipping this NVIDIA driver update? Dan, yes, if you're on DLSS 3, keep it there. You start playing darts. Darts. Darts are good old crack. In real life, yeah. Yeah, you can play poker with your mates. Nice. The, yeah, change it up. Try other things. Like Kando, I don't know if you can. Can Kando can? Of course he can. Have you tried X-Plane? Because there are some good aircraft in that for bush flying. And you might say the scenery, sure, but like there's ways around it. Plus, X-Plane scenery when you're very up close to it, so it's quite good. It's just something different. It's just something different. World of Warships is fun, but oh my god, the community. But like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When we go as our community, it's our community. We found this out when we started doing VATSIM. Right? Naughty Gnome and all the lads, they're all flying together on VATSIM. They're not having the friggin' disastrous experiences other people are getting when they fly online. They're in a group, they help each other out. Friendly places, friendly controllers. It's huge. Murph, meet me behind the saloon by the tree next to the Gentleman's Club and we will create a posse in Red Dead. Wait, what? Meet me behind the saloon by the tree next to the... I think I know where that is. There's also a fantastic game to relax. It's called Reading a Good Book. Multiplayer, let's read a book. I don't read books. I'm terrible bad at it. I'm too busy doing other stuff. You can also start your own community and have your own clan. Yeah. Like DCS is there, but like, I'll eventually have time to get into that and figure it out and, you know, have a bit of fun with it. Because it can be a lot of fun. I mean, I see the videos. I watch a good bit of Maverick and see the crack he has on it. But there's a lot getting into DCS. I've probably restarted reading The Hitchhiker's Guide, or I've just started reading The Hitchhiker's Guide. Ooh, been a while since I ate a good book. I follow the Wharf reading program. Today is a good day to die. VATSIM Thursday is good crack. It's great seeing all the lads flying Rambog. It's so good. No, look, there's loads of scope. There is loads of scope. And like the breaks, I stream 3 days a week usually. I'll always commit to 3 in a week. And when I can, I'll jump on a Sunday and I'll jump on a Tuesday when I have time. It's not always possible. Like I can't get enough of this. I adore this. And I'm not a streamer that can just do my thing and everyone watches. It's what I love is this. We're hanging out, we're sharing stories, we're flying along together, we're exploring these places, we're getting all these experience together. I live for that stuff, man. Andy Gilbert has to go to work and act like a real pilot. Oh, Jesus. Incredible scenery. Great stream. Andy, have a great day, man. This is a saucy landing. Oh, bloody hell. We've gone from spicy to saucy. Look at the terrain, look. Like, this is nuts. Tighten up there now, get in. Grimmy McGrin is over there, look. Let's see what this does. So we're just gonna we're gonna overfly this. We'll probably overfly the runway as well to see what that's doing. What a pair of beautiful Bowers and Wilkins and ANC headphones as well to pass the time in hospital. Do you have like a have you an iPad or something, Kev? Do you know? Murph, I was really falling out of love with Flight Sim until I found your channel, so thanks for bringing us all together. Not at all. Not at all. That's what I'm saying, lads. You need to change it up. Do something different. If you've only ever, like, put it this way, right? If you haven't tried bush flying, try it. If you haven't tried the airliners, try it. Jump out of your comfort zone. Try something new. It'll rekindle something there. You know what I mean? Samsung tablet or your phone or the Kindle. Ah, you're set, Kev. You're set. It's a real case of hurry up and wait. That procedure. You know what I mean? You'd be a while now, but like you can do nothing. You just kind of you have to get on with it. You know what I mean? But like just think like 6 to 8 weeks down the road. You know that's where you're at. What's your network usage around here? Mine's mega low. Well, stupid thing. Well, I am, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, it's nothing. 2.5, it's nothing. It's barely anything. And like, because we're so far out here, you're going to get decent frame rates as well. You know what I mean? Jesus, look at the scenery though. Like, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it? Hang on a second. We'll do one of these, one of them, fire in one of these, and then I suppose, lads, we kind of have to press one of these. Wrong button. Yeah, baby. Jesus! Right. What was it doing? Oh, yeah. Right, we need to keep an eye on things here, lads. It's going to get interesting. So, our speed is fairly lively. Right turn coming in. Oh man, like what a friggin' journey this has been tonight. I think we can all agree, lads, this is some of the best scenery in the sim, isn't it? And it's out of the box. Stunning. Live weather, live time of day, -1 minute. And yeah, man. Can't get enough of this. Security alert. Is a giant FS causing the issue? No idea. Yes, we have no idea what you're trying to do. So we'll just keep on doing it. Down on the right hand a bit more. Nope, you divvied it. Oh man, this is gorgeous. This is all like the start of the Pacific Rim of Fire. Like it's all that neck of the woods heading down. Look at the cliffs there, look. Jesus, lads. Incredible. That car gadget coming out from Godfriends, that looks wild, doesn't it? The whole chain was formed by volcanic action. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? Okay, so the airport will suddenly appear itself around here to the right. We're going to overfly it. And then come in for a landing. Cross cart. Yeah, it looks awesome. Oh, I need to, let's see here now. I need to reach out to, where are you now? Think, Murphy, think. Yes. Very important DM was just sent there because I'm waiting on a particular aircraft to come out. And I want to see what it's all about. I forgot that I love the DC-6 so much. Yeah. Well, bro, it's amazing, isn't it? Why real time -1 minute? The reason we do that is because if you go to live time, there's a bit of a bug there that it'll lock you to all players on multiplayer as opposed to just who you want in your group. So by going back 1 minute, everyone gets to fly together. Do you know? Pacific Ring of Fire is what you get after eating an Indian. No, Murph, you can't have any of those photos. Oh, brilliant. That's brilliant. Right. Autopilot. Good luck to you. My airplane. There's a runway. 16 is what we're going for, lads. Loads of people already on the ground. So, it's like a glacier out here. We're going to fly around here and let's see what we can do. Alright. Manifold pressure coming down. RPM coming up. Speed dropping like a devil. And let's see what we can do. 4 prawns are on the Southeast Asian server. Alright, lower the speed. Drop it to gear. I got some cowl flaps open here. Lots of flaps. Right, mind the out cliffs there, Murph. Gears down and locked. Spin around here a little bit more. We're looking good. Alright, watch your speed. Try not to descend too much in the turn. That's pretty tasty. Flaps 25. So we want to be kind of keeping close to that mountain there on the left. Or keep close to its left side, do you know what I mean? What a machine this is. Right, good rate of turn. Watch the speed. Alright, we're looking good. Easy now. What's the winds doing, lads? They're blowing. Accurate. Thank you, Muse. Jesus. He tell you wants to turn off. Alright, easy does it. Man alive, look at this plane. Isn't it stunning? I need to investigate the sound on this. Roy, you take care. 140 knots. Wait, 140 at 20 knots. Okay. There's Wicked Lumberjacks. There's Angels 1-5. There's Dougal. 21 knot head with 9 cross. 20 on the nose, 9 on the shoulder. Right. Speed good. Flaps 30. On runway 16. Good man, Muse. Interesting place. The sock is parallel. Alright, easy does it. Looking good. Watch the speed creep up in it. Easy now. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay, watch the speed. This should be fun. It'll either be great or really great. Or, you know, oh Jesus, we nearly ditched it. It could be shite either. I need to move that alert button up. Alright, easy does it. Speed 120 looking good. Flaps looking good. Watch the wind. I had you as a crew and you got the knowledge about everything. Thanks so much, Shark Tales. Good to see you, man. The welcoming committee is ready for you, Murph. Oh, Jesus. No pressure. Who's that? Mr. Dan. Go on, Dan. Dan! Easy now. So far, so good. Gears down, props full. Flap set. There's a touchdown zone. Easy now, easy. Okay, power to idle, hold the nose. Easy. Back wheels first, please. There's a touch. Watch the nose. There's the nose down. Aileron, keep it into the wind. Jesus, the wind. Savage. Flaps in. Oh, lads, that was so much fun. That was awesome. That was so much fun. All the planes, look. Dougal made it in as well. Beautiful. Absolutely savage, lads. Now, some tunage for this one. You know. Welcome to the final stop of the night. We've made it and we didn't die. Can pedestrians please leave the runway vicinity? Oh, the aircraft. Look at this. I just ran over Gregor. It's grand. Also, look out. Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
Pedestrians, please shag off. Beautiful flying tonight, lads. There's Eamon. For a second there, I managed to jump out to be playing. How did we do that, lads? Jesus, that's not good. Ah, no, me plane! Come back, plane, you were great crack. Ah, Jesus, come back, will you? I pressed the wrong button twice. Jesus.
Jesus.
Why is that button doing that? It must think that it's... I don't know what it's doing. Bloody hell, there goes me plane again. Stop pressing that button, you muppet. Oh no, I did it 3 times. Ah, Jesus. Joe, come back, will you? Oh no, it's proper gone this time. Oh, hang on. No, come back. Don't leave me.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some...
Somebody stop that plane. If you leave me now, you take away everything. Right, park her up there, Giuseppe. Jesus, lads. Brakes. Bloody hell. Excellent stuff. Here we are now. That was mad. Mad, lads. She got the house and the plane. Technically, you can set up the gyro pilot in the DC-6, set the throttles, and jump out. You could. Shark Tales, right? That song isn't stuck in your head. There's something wrong with you. Jesus, your man is wearing medieval attire, look. What the deuce? Oh no, he's not. Jesus, are you not freezing? Oh no, everyone's coming for us. There's Muse Fan. Count Zeb, Schutz, Velbro. There's Goose. They're all running this direction. Get back from me plane. Get back, I say. Come on, I'll fight the 10 of you. Jesus. Just let it go free. If it loves it, it'll return. Go free. You're free. I release you. I release you. Brilliant. Ah, lads, that was some crack. I want to thank you all so very, very much indeed for tuning in tonight, for flying along, for all the support, lads. It's been absolutely outrageous. And, well, you're very, very kind. We're back to you. Officially, we're back on Wednesday night. I'll let you know on Discord tomorrow. Might do some trucking tomorrow night if anyone's around. And European Truck Sim, or Euro Truck Sim 2. Should be a bit of crack. Larry, no doubt, will have us falling over. And we'll have another group flight on Friday night at the earlier time of 1900 Zulu. And we're going to be flying in the north of Spain, all the way across the northern coast. And that's going to be beautiful. We've done that some time ago. It was heading out the Camino neck of the woods. And we're flying in the Diamond DA40 XLS from Cows. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, there we have it, lads. Our week has officially started. Launched ourselves in. And, well, let's see what the rest of the week does. Thanks so very much indeed. The DC-6, an absolute gem of an aircraft. And it's so... Concept, explain yourself. Jesus. Anyway, right, on that bombshell, thank you all so very, very much indeed, and we shall catch you when we catch you. We'll catch you tomorrow probably. It'll be on Discord. ! Discord, that's where we hang out when we're not on a live stream. And these lads are doing a dance. I mean, there's always one, isn't there? You're going to get sick watching that? Yeah. Make the motion stop. Make it stop. Brilliant. But anyway, right, lads, that's the story now. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. And we shall see you next time. Take care. And is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant. Hey, everybody. Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here?